Hey guys, welcome back to my Formula 1 2019 career mode. So as you can see, last week we had a terrible weekend, but this week can we do better in Hockenheimring, Germany. So this is the qualifying that I made, the one shot qualifying into the grass. At this moment we are on the fourth fastest. We had a very good turf there. We are in jump second at the moment. Norris. Yeah. No,
Excellent lap.
we are on the
Whoever's
second
in lead.
fastest. And now we in the front row with our teammate Lando
With
Norris.
qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves of our top three. Norris, Harker and Lucas Faber. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
So, let's go to the race, shall we?
There's nowhere at all I'd rather be today than here at Hockenheim for the German Grand Prix. We have an incredibly competitive field this year, which means we should be in for a treat. And judging by the sea of people filling the grandstands, there's a fair-sized chunk of Germany that agrees with me. It's 2.8 miles around the Hockenheim ring then, with an average lap speed in excess of 130 miles per hour. The long curved back straight leads into a tight hairpin for the best overtaking opportunity on the circuit. But there are plenty of other options available around the 17 corners here today. And I'm joined once again by Anthony Davidson to bring you the lowdown for today's race. Now, I want to ask you about Lando Norris. That was a great win in the last race. Can they keep that momentum going this weekend?
It's always nice to come into a Grand Prix weekend on a high, but your expectations are based much more on your practice and qualifying runs. So it's the momentum from those sessions that they'll be hoping to carry into the race today.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Lando Norris put in a fantastic lap yesterday and will start from pole position, and Parker completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Weber, Hülkenberg, George Russell and Hamilton, Butler, Fiat, Albon and Max Verstappen, Leclerc, Vettel, Pierre Gasly and Bottas, Magnussen, Raikkonen, Antonio Giovinazzi and Daniel Ricciardo. Perez and Carlos Sainz will start from the back of the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
So, can we do this? 5 red lights. Here we go, Germany. As usual, we will have a very bad start. We have to be very aggressive, not to lose a lot of position. At this time, it's not even first sector yet, and we're already behind for 1.5 seconds. It's terrible. Very terrible start for us. let's see if we can recover as soon as possible. We have 17 laps of race, so we can wait to soon. Still have 1.5 seconds. There's nothing much happening from lap 2, so we jump to lap 3 when the DRS are open, so we managed to get Chris Webber there. Thank you to the DRS. We managed to put the fastest first sector. Unfortunately, we run deep over there. We tried to push too hard, but then we ran wide. So now we should now focus to land on Norris. Really done brilliantly.
Check your
Uh,
MFD for a new strategy option.
uh, to lap 4 now, we already done quite well, and we attacked aggressively to land on Norris, which I
Copy
think
that.
it's not necessary because now we're under attack in the DRS zone. So we should have waited, but yeah, things happen. So I was very greedy, I think, and as you can see there, I'm trying to defend aggressively again, so that Lando won't be able to overtake me after the corner. And now we jump to lap 6, and Weber, as you can see, is already second, where I think, he already overtake Norris on the DRS zone, and again we go deep again at that corner. And as you can see, Norris is under attack by Hulkenberg, and now Hulkenberg. No, it's Norris again now. Oh well, they're still battling for the third and the final podium position, but still, it's not even halfway yet. Now, lap 8.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on the
Nothing
distance
much
and the
happens
speed limit
after lap
as you
6,
approach. Make sure
so
you
we
don't speed.
will go to the pit and then change to the medium tire. As you can see, Norris and Webber are already in mediums. So, what's gonna happen? Going to the gravel there. Just gonna took my time away, took my advantage away, and let's see if we can have a very good pit stop.
Complete, go now.
Yep, not that bad. And let's have a look at the mini map. We can
That was
see
our last stop. No more
both of
scheduled
them are
pit
there.
stops.
It's not far. And again, we will be pressured at the other zone. It's gonna be an annoying race, where they will be catching us at the other zones, and finally we did not overshoot at that corner. And as you can see, Norris and Webb are battling for the second place. They got battled there after the other zone. So at this moment, lap 9, there's no much um, going on, and we move to lap 12 as there'll be something gonna happen here for sure. Oh my god, yeah, it's not ideal for us going to the grass like that, which will make Norris be able to catch us in lap 12, so he will get the DRS in the first sector the next lap. Going to the gravel again. Oh, we have made a lot of mistakes, and as you can see, Norris is already there, but we trying to defend from the outside, and Weber is attacking Norris at the same time. We need that. We need Weber to attack Norris so that we won't be able to bring attack But now it's the DRS zone. Two of them will have the DRS. It's gonna be very hard for us to defend like this, but we managed to defend it. Yeah, I don't know how we managed to not being able to being tracked there by Norris and Webber. So basically nothing happened until lap 15. The arrows, the arrows on again, and you can see Norris trying to cut me. I'm gonna go outside again, very deep, very wide, and it is considered illegal move. So I'm just gonna give that position back again and trying to get him again at the outside. This time, it's not outside of the zone, not outside of track, not exceeding track limit. We managed to get back the number one place. Uh, Norris, of course, he will want to get, he would love to get a back-to-back victory after his victory at Silverstone last week, but it's not meant to be because we will finish the race the winner.
Yes, you've done it. Well done.
It was very close. This race is very close. It's very hard to find a way
Brilliant
to get
stuff
away
from
from
McLaren
London
today. What
Norris.
a
And
superb
Zach Brown is
victory.
very happy for another one to finish this
Tell me,
season.
Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
Well, I think it was clear what the main contributing factor out on the track was today: speed. I know it sounds
I
like
need
an
to
obvious
get
thing to
a
say, Crofty, but fast
very
cars
good
win
helmet
races,
in
and you
F1
saw that today
2020
with
it
our winner.
seems.
Our winning drivers are on their way to the podium right now. It's been a fantastic race for McLaren, that's for sure, and no doubt they'll be celebrating tonight. And after this
Yeah.
round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Parker increases their championship lead. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
Max Verstappen seemed to just effortlessly weave through the other drivers today without a care in the world. He was definitely my driver of choice.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. McLaren continue to increase their gap at the top. It was also a strong Grand Prix from Haas F1 this weekend. Fantastic work from the American team to move themselves further up the table. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in...
So first lap was made by Lando Norris. So yeah, he's pretty fast, and as you can see in the highlights, is now we were very aggressive at that first corner, not to being overtaken by Hulkenberg maybe, or George Russell from the Renault. So another good, another victory for us, another 1-2 for the McLaren teams. Very dominant season, and the drivers competitive. Lando is very competitive. He's not just gonna sit there, he'll fight for it, so which is very good. But Lando next season in F1 2020, I'll be having my own team. I'm just gonna give a hint on my team in F1 2020. There's a 4 engine suppliers there, and there's one team. There's one engine that doesn't have its own brand.